Good evening to some and good day to others. I am Lady J, and I am here to do the Zodiac Happy Valentine's video messages for 2019. And I hope that everybody is being well, doing good, and happy feelings to everyone. If you'd like to like and subscribe, please do. Leave a comment, suggestion, a little feedback to let me know what you would like to see or feel that I should do. In the next few weeks, I will be doing some demonstrations to see what type of readings you would like to see. This is my message to you today, Taurus. Understanding the readings, what you can change, what you cannot change, and we are here to help you find the wisdom to know the difference in your love life today. To everybody else, hello. Cross watchers alike, hello. I'm getting comfortable with this. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm trying to be a little interesting by being myself. And a lot of times I am not very boring. My name is Lady J, and I am glad to do this reading for you. And I really hope you like it. All information about me, how to contact me, and I will contact everybody when I am ready to begin readings. I do all types of readings, and I do a little more. I also do chakra energies and, all of that stuff in the metaphysical world, since it is something I really enjoy doing besides my art. So let's get started. Taurus, how you doing? Are you comfortable? Are you pleasurable? Have you been slow to anger? And know you're very stubborn. You're kind of known for it, but you are also known for your patience. So we're going to start with the placements. This is called the Love Pyramid by the Tarot of Love. So the first card, I'm going to break it up, and I'm going to cut it, and I'll say Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We are reading about Taurus on Valentine's Day, Spirit. Please give us a message about Taurus on Valentine's Day. Taurus, we have you in the Magician in reverse, and yes, I do read reverses. Your partner's position is the Fool. The overall relationship, my goodness, okay. And the future of the relationship. So this is like make up the breakup type of energy here today. My. And that's just on his face. I don't want to go into all kinds of storylines or anything, and I kind of read what's in front of me, though I have the wisdom and common sense to kind of sum it up in one type of reading, and that's why I don't need a whole lot of cards to tell you what's up to those that are involved with certain people. This also may resonate with couples, since we are talking about Valentine's Day, but couples of all sorts. As long as you're a couple. You can even be a single coming into something, which I'll probably may do Valentine's Day for singles. I believe these readings are basically for two individuals that are in a relationship. I am not going to define what type of relationship, but of course it is about love. It's emotional in nature. Oops. Okay, we'll take that. I always put my droppies to my right side as kind of like you say the overall reading, but the overall reading has already just told me a makeup, breakup, but the desire between you two is like super strong. It's kind of the way that the desire card, and that's the that's the card from the Lover's Path, which I think is really appropriate for this type of reading. I want you to understand, this is you, Taurus. This is your partner, Taurus, which has a air energy right now, and you have a manipulative energy. Look like you just been working it. And then look like you all had a tower moment, which really gets your attention that there is some work to be done, or there has been some unexpected activity that literally just blew you both out of the water. And then we got the Lover's card, which means it could be also soulmate energy. And I also have the card that's desire. I'm going to pull it up here. And I will break that down in the book, because I'm just really getting to know the Lover's Path. But we do know that the Lovers is soulmate energy as well, and that look like you have made up. As I would say, it's definitely not showing separation, but it looked like it was either a battle of the Titans here, or something came in to temporarily separate y'all, where your partner's like, I'm the fool and I am wanting to move on. And it could be something, Taurus, that you may have been manipulating. It's not manifesting, it's manipulation. And it could be that your partner may have discovered something here that put a wedge between you, but it looks like at the end result, which is the future, that if you are broke up right now, you will be getting back together, probably in love more, because with the desire card, and I'm just going by how it appears, with the desire card, y'all are missing each other. So to those Tarian couples that are broke up for some sort of surprise misunderstanding that caused you all to crash and burn, you will be recovering from that, because I can see that there's still much love there. I'm getting to let you see the cards in detail. This is the Magician, and the Magician, of course, has all the tools and all the skills and the knowledge to do what needs to be done. And sometimes the Magician kind of like wants things his way, because he is or she is a fire element. So this person is for Taurus is not I would say not bold, but definitely like to get things done, any means necessary attitude here. The partner, which is right now got their back to you and thinking about what leap of faith they want to take, because it looked like they're looking to go elsewhere, or from what I'm getting here. And it's also an air energy with the Fool. Oh, we got the King of Coins, Taurus. That's your element. That just fell out. The Fool is thinking about, I'm going to try my chances elsewhere. Or the other storyline indicates they could call themselves having to have taken a chance on you, and now they are ready to take on a new journey from the relationship, because they're definitely not going towards you. You're 8 in your head of the Magician, the infinity sign. I think just reached the end of infinity here. The oh goodness, we got a King of Swords, so there's a need for either another person is involved in this, but it's not enough information to tell me that. But it also can mean that someone is deciding to tell the truth. So evidently there is some information that needs to be shared. between you two to get yourself back on track. So, Spirit, what are we talking about with our Taurus friends here? Oh my. That's what I was figuring. Make up to break up. Not gonna go into that, but we have a earth sign feminine energy, which is the Queen of Staffs. That is a very charismatic, exciting, friendly person, like to get things done. So it's a very strong partner here that definitely excites you quite a bit. They're not boring by far. And here you go. I got the same thing. The Judgment in reverse. Refusing to and delaying to address things that had just happened. Which usually is not only crap that came up in the past, but what just recently happened to you on or above around Valentine's Day that kind of set y'all apart temporarily. But what I think it did, it just really snapped Taurus relationship into shape, because we have a energy of the Queen of Wands basically, but it's the Queen of Staffs. So let's see what this Queen of Staff is basically is in the Lover's path. Intelligent and power applied to creating pragmatic actions, material goods, business expansion, wit and wisdom, enthusiasm and action. So I was pretty much correct when I look at that. This person is taking action, or even a leap of faith, that's ready to make things happen right now. And she has the wit and the wisdom to know, or he does, but it is fire energy. I'm not going to really address signs, even though this Fool is air energy, which often is looked at as an Aquarius. And the Queen of Staffs could either be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But I look at the energy itself, and that's somebody that is not shy. In fact, there's a person that even have a lot of friends, really, very well liked. Usually sometimes the star of the show or the life of the party, but it's just someone that's pretty bold about what they want. With you, it looked like you got cold feet, and you've been manipulating things in order to delay or address the issue that your partner is study coming at you about, because Wands is action. And then we got this fool who is like ready to thinking about taking a leap off a cliff or something. But it just let me know it's been a lot of motion, a lot of movement. I practically daily trying to get your stubborn butt, because this is also telling me in the manipulation, this also could be ego and pride too. And it's also a fire element with the Magician. And the Judgment. So you're putting off what needs to be dealt with. And I think with the fire coming at you with this tower, and y'all both falling out of the building, so this either has happened already or is going to happen, because somebody is saying here, shit to get off the pot, like they told the Aries. I don't know what's going on with the lovers this year, but I think a lot of people want to make it. They want to make it happen. No more delays in love. You got the Ace of Cups, so we depicting new beginnings. So it definitely, when you see the tower kind of shocks you into shape. It's usually getting rid of the obstacles all at once. And it's also something with a lightning bolt hitting somebody, lighting fire to someone's ass. And they're just saying, hey, let's do it. And it looked like something may have came in letting the couple know that it's saying, hey, we should be together. We need to do this for real. And believe it or not, you're gonna resolve it, because here is the 10 of staffs. Even though the burdens of this relationship may get a little lighter, I say, with the Lover's card, because you got a lot of air in there, so things are gonna flow a little bit easier. It's not going to make a lot of problems go away, but you will have enough love and desire for each other to work through the difficulties in a more honest, with the king, an honest and mature and fair way. With the King of Coins, you definitely do need to come out of that stubbornness, Taurus, and kind of let your ego go, because I know that your security and things matter. And I guess with Tauruses too, it could be a problem about finances. So it may be a couple that's already living together, already sharing finances together, and maybe you just had a really bad argument. And it may be something, I would say probably, let me try, probably regarding getting your stuff together. But according, I'm going to go with the, because this is burdens, might be financial burdens, and Taurus is not really happy with the current situation. I don't know if it's something to even deal. I know it's financial, and like financial, it could be even monies. Maybe it's probably a struggle with finances that may be the cause of a lot of arguments. And I think with you, Taurus, and as the book refers, it deals with keeping promises. Keeping a promise, because you expect that out of your partner. And maybe that's something to disturb you, because if there were promises to be made, it's time for everybody to start keeping their word, because that means a whole lot to you. And it looks like the relationship is headed for a happy ever after some of the, probably some financial burdens have to be resolved. And your partner has to learn to, if they made some promises to you, they need to learn to keep them. And because you are a very timely, prompt type of individual too, very stubborn, and so is your counterpart. They can be just as equally stubborn, and they can definitely meet you toe to toe. They do understand that security in every way is important to you. And it seems to me you have a temporary setback, but it looks like you're going to come back as strong as ever. So let me find my message for you and the fortune reading cards, and see what Valentine's message that Spirit wants to share with you. Y'all will be making a decision too with the Lover's card, and I do believe we might be hearing at least a proposition or a proposal coming, because it is a decision to be made with you too also. And I think that you're gonna decide to sit down, because we have the king. We got the King of Arrows, so technically that is like the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is about doing things by the book. They're fair. They weigh things out, and they get all the facts and things, and then they present it. So I think that's going to be what your relationship is about, is working it out. Make up to break up. will be the title of your video. But I'm going to turn another card on that. It's going to take you a minute because it looked like someone had left, but they're coming back. Whoever that should apply to as it resonate. If there was a breakup recently due to a tower moment of something that came in and stuck a needle in your balloon, I think that person, I'm not going to think, I see that person is planning on returning to you. Yep, it seems like we got the Four of Swords here. You have been a lot of arguing with your counterpart here, so I see that they're on a break. And you are in the middle of trying to decide, should I not? You're juggling two situations, and I'm still seeing financially is probably the root of your problem, and maybe somebody has broke the budget. And here is just showing that there is an illusion, the Seven Cups, so someone hasn't been totally open about something that was hidden. And to bring in a tower, it had to be a surprise. You didn't see it coming. And whatever it is, you may have been led to believe things were fine and dandy, and then come to find out it wasn't. And you had such a yelling match that this person or you took off, but they miss you so much because y'all couldn't stop thinking about each other all the time that you had been apart. And desire just tells me that attraction, Tristan and what was her name? Isolo? I know one thing. In that story, it was a lot of people that were definitely, they were young lovers like Romeo and Juliet. The attraction between you is really magnetic and again, incredible. So Spirit, what is Taurus? Taurus, what we have for Taurus, Valentine's Day advice, suggestion for all Tauruses in love and their better halves. Some people are in relationships and don't even half-ass recognize it or refuse to recognize it. Okay, 2 cards fell out for you, and happiness is ahead. It's the Sun. Oh, Lord, it's 3. We got 3 of them just fell out. Taurus, it says the key, if you can see that. We got this. Thanks. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. I started to say forgiveness when I saw this card here. You know, desire. And it's about forgiveness. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those, you hear me, as it resonates, for those ready to let go of the past. Quit bringing up stuff. Quit trying to win an argument and look at the issue for what it is. It's not about winning and losing. It's about what's right and about making each other happy. Sometimes to achieve great happiness, there is sacrifice. The Sun says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead.
Okay, so just for you to remember, align your hand with the glass or your card with the glass so you remember this is a good angle.
Okay.
Right where it needs to be shown. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So you got the Sun, so this ought to be a very, very good time to make up. Look like you in for a nice long night. And then plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So you are back with the one you love, and I wish you a happy Happy Valentine's Day.